It's a beautiful day.
Millie, come on, do you want breakfast? Do you want breakfast? Where's Nora? Peekaboo, there you are. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day on the WW Personal Points Plan. Let's make some breakfast. All right, well, Miss Lila Lou has already had some breakfast this morning and Nora already ate, so it's mommy's turn. I am making kind of a bit of like a breakfast bowl, I guess, this morning. I'm gonna toss some of these tater tots in my air fryer along with some of this pepper and onion frozen blend. This one's from Trader Joe's. Walmart has a really good one too that's really inexpensive. It's a great way to easily like just grab a handful, serving of veggies and cook them up really easily without a bunch of prep in the morning. Get those bonus points for your veggies on WW Personal Points. I'll use a little bit of cheese. I have some turkey sausage. I'll probably use 3 of the links. I'll put them in a pan to fry up. They're a little frosty right now because I just got them out of the freezer. And then I have 1 egg left. I need to grab some more eggs and milk and bread, like kind of our basics we're out of right now. So I'll be heading to the store later, but I have a single egg to use for my breakfast bowl this morning. Hi, Millie. Okay guys, it is a little bit later. I got Nora down for a nap. I was able to get myself cleaned up and changed. Lila got dressed for the day. So cute. She picked out her big Madeline bow today. I don't know if that really is Madeline.
Madeline.
Oh, she's pretending to be Madeline today. I don't know if Madeline's bow is blue. I think it was red, but she calls it her Madeline bow. So there we go. Anyway, Nora is down for a nap. Thank goodness. She's been going through her, like, the 4-month sleep progression, I think they call it. She's almost 4 months old. Just going through it a little bit early, but naps and sleeping overnight have been really rough. We are kind of in foreign territory. Lila was a really good sleeper as a baby. We were super blessed with that, but second kid problems, right? But speaking of being tired, it's time to make a little mid-morning coffee. I've been kind of mixing it up and trying to do my coffee more mid-morning. That way I make sure I drink enough water before I jump to coffee. I did have one of the Lipton citrus green teas this morning. It was a diet one, so it was 0 points in the WW Personal Points Plan, just to mix it up, but I've already gone through an entire tumbler of water. My goal is to get like 4 of these in a day right now. So I'm gonna just take a minute while the baby is napping and make myself a nice cup of coffee. I think we're gonna do an iced latte today. Some of you guys have been asking me to show a little bit more in depth how I make my coffee. So Lila, you wanna help me make a coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Lila is a great barista. All right, what do you think? Espresso time. Can you grab me an espresso pod?
Yeah.
We have our little coffee bar area set up over here.
These were the only espresso pods we have left.
Yep. So this is the Nespresso Cairo. It's a double shot of espresso pod. Okay, Lila, let's pop it in our Nespresso machine. And I'm gonna show you guys, I made this the other day, but I filmed it to share with you. I made my own little syrup for coffee this week because I don't have any creamer home right now. We're out of a lot of stuff like I told you guys this morning. So the pod goes in, this comes down, you lock it. Nope, don't hit the button. No, Lila.
Sorry.
Put the cup on before we hit the button.
Sorry.
Oh man, that could have been bad. All right, so once you have a cup on, you hit the button and it brews your either a coffee, if it's a coffee pod. This is again a double shot of espresso. And then we are gonna add, this is a brown sugar cinnamon syrup I made. To make the syrup, I combined 1 cup of water, 1 cup of light brown sugar over a medium-low heat and simmered until all the sugar was combined and dissolved into the water. I also added in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and then once the syrup slightly thickened, I let it cool completely before transferring into my container. I have my double shot of espresso, and normally, like if I have time and I do this first thing in the morning, I'll pop it in the fridge for an hour or two until I'm ready for my coffee. And then it's a nice chilled shot and I don't worry about it like melting down the ice too much and watering down. That's not my preference for how I like it, but since it's coffee time now and it's still hot, I'm going to just add my liquids before adding my ice, because once I add my milk and everything, it'll cool the liquid part down so it doesn't melt the ice too much. So then I have my double shot. I have our syrup here. This is not a skinny version. I have done this successfully before with either like monk fruit sweetener or the brown sugar stevia, and it actually works really well. It crystallizes a little bit more than just using regular 1-to-1 ratio of plain brown sugar to water, which is what I have here, along with some cinnamon and a bit of vanilla extract. So I am just going to, and I love these little bottles. I'll link them. I got them on Amazon, but they're great for making like your own homemade salad dressings in, or like coffee syrup. So they're just like good to have on hand. I like to put my 0-point ranch dressing in them too. So I just add a little squirt, like if you were to have the pumps of the Torani syrup, but made at home. So there you go, save some money, DIY. It was all stuff I had at home already. So I added my syrup, which is my sweetener. And then today I'm just using 2% milk. A lot of times I like to use oat milk with this. Then it's very similar to the Starbucks brown sugar shaken oat milk espresso, whatever that is, drink. I'm just using 2% because that's what we have home today. And I've done this enough times I can really eyeball, like, I know that was a cup of milk. So then I just added ice and I have my little iced latte. These are so good. And you guys, I'm telling you, when you have good quality coffee at home, like I personally really like the Nespresso, the flavor of their coffees. I like how strong they are. They're not too strong, they're not too weak. Sometimes with Starbucks, I truly feel like the coffee tastes a little bit burnt. But anyway, I actually have been liking the flavor of doing my coffee at home myself a lot lately, which is great because it saves money on going out for Starbucks or Dunkin', and I can customize it how I want. It's fun playing around making different syrups. Yeah, it's gonna have a few points because it's regular sugar and I use regular milk today, but I have quite a few points in my day, so it's like a little mid-morning coffee treat. And of course, I can't have my coffee time without my little barista helper having her coffee time. Lila just has milk with ice and a little tiny bit of whipped cream. Cheers! Coffee time! Oh, well, you're awful happy now. Are you happy in your little swing? Yeah, you were being a bit of a stinker in the store. You were grumpy. Oh, here you go. Nora absolutely is obsessed with all these little like crinkle toys, and she's definitely started holding things and finding ways to put things in her mouth. I think we're gonna get maybe a tooth soon. Sissy, Lila, definitely teethed early. She got her first tooth right around the 4-month mark, and little Miss Nora's about 2 weeks away from that, so lots of drool, lots of stuff in her mouth. Teethies might be coming soon. The sweet girl is so tired. We got back from the store just in time. The outside weather is not looking so great, so just having a little movie afternoon. It's about to probably thunderstorm. It's looking pretty dark out there. Hey guys, so we're back from Target. Sorry, I didn't end up filming a bunch in store as I was shopping around because Nora was a bit on meltdown mode. She has been having a bit of a grumpy day. She's finally calm and in her swing for a little bit, so I was able to unpack stuff. I did not get a ton of groceries, so I don't have like a huge haul to show you. Our fridge is so empty. We were out of town last week visiting family up in the Chicago area. A bunch of my family finally got to meet Nora for the first time. And before we went out of town, I took the opportunity to like clean out my fridge and actually like clean it and everything. I like to do that once every couple months just to like make sure I know what I have, toss old stuff, actually give the refrigerator, all the shelves a cleaning so nothing is sticky or gross inside. So I did that right before we left out of town. And now that we're back, I just have not done a huge shopping trip yet. I've like grabbed things here and there. Again, today I just grabbed some of our essentials at Target. I grabbed eggs, bread, a salad kit, and just some other odds and ends staples. But one thing I did pick up, because it's gotten late already again, I also picked up a Lunchable. Lila had that for lunch, and I picked up this for me for lunch. I was thinking about what I was doing for dinner tonight, and I just plugged in all the points. Or should I say no points? Guys, my dinner tonight is a 0-point dinner. Like a totally, completely 0 points with the items that I get that are 0 points for me, using some of my clutch go-to sides and sauces that I've like kind of learned to make on my own since starting WW. I am flabbergasted. So yeah, we have a 0-point dinner tonight, which means I have a ton of points left to use up for lunch or a snack or something. I think I have over 20 points left. I mean, I know I definitely had a heavier pointed breakfast coffee combo this morning, but I knew that dinner was gonna be low in point. But not until this moment did I realize, no, it's 0 points, Lauren. So yeah, we have a bunch of points left. So I can totally have a little splurge of pasta for lunch. It's the mushroom ravioli from Rana. So I'm just gonna use this, and I already had from another dinner the other night, we had pasta, and I just made my own 0-point spaghetti sauce, which is just canned tomato sauce, which is 0 points as long as you get something that doesn't have any added sugar. I added my own seasonings, Italian seasoning, garlic, onion powder, salt and pepper, and then we have a ton of fresh basil from our garden right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna add my 0-point sauce on top of this. You could do 1 serving of this. I think there's 2.5 servings per container. So 1 cup of this is a serving, and it's 6 points on the WW personal points plan per serving. I think I'm probably gonna have 2 servings, to be honest. I'm super hungry and I have a ton of points to use up for today, and this sounds really good. It's got those mushrooms in there, so I'll get a veg. So bada boom, let's make some lunch. All right, so I'm setting my pasta water to boil. I put a little bit of salt in there, and then while I'm waiting, I also pulled out these couple chicken breasts from the freezer. These were huge, but we are popping these on the grill tonight as part of our 0-point dinner. So Josh is gonna grill these up tonight. So they were mostly thawed. I had them thawing in the fridge, but I wanted to make sure they fully thawed. So I'm gonna leave them out for a little bit just until they're thawed, and then pop them back in the fridge. Boil, boil, pasta pot. Boil me some pasta nice and hot. Any other Stregonona fans? I loved that book when I was little, and my sister and her husband, they went to Italy about 2 years ago and got Lila a really cool anthology book of multiple Stregonona stories. We were just reading that one the other night, so pasta must have been on my mind. I'm just gonna boil these for about 4 minutes until they're cooked through. So here's probably about 2 portions. There's like a half portion left in there. I will say a couple of them seem to have like opened up, and some of like the filling, like the mushrooms and stuff came out. I had 1 or 2 that were completely empty inside when I was straining them, but they still look pretty good. I think I decided instead of doing the red sauce though, I'm just going to put a little spray butter on for 0 points, and then just a little sprinkle of some Parmesan cheese. Okay guys, I'm having my little lunch here. I have to be honest, I don't think I would purchase these again. I have found, look, another one that's just completely empty. This doesn't even look like it got broken open in the water. It looks like it was just like empty to begin with. So Rana, I don't know what's going on with your ravioli pasta. What I know is ravioli is supposed to be filled. So it's okay. It tastes okay. It's not the best, but for a quick lunch, not too bad. So the double portion of my half empty raviolis. Comes in right around 13 points. 0 points for the spray butter, about 2 points for the Parmesan I sprinkled on top. I'm gonna get eating lunch before it's time to make dinner already. Do you guys feel that way? I feel like, especially with mom of little kids and having a baby right now, especially by the time I make one meal, I feel like it's already time for me to start prepping or cooking the next. So I'm gonna quickly eat while my baby girl over there is happy swinging away. And I have a quiet minute with my hands free to eat. All right, guys, Josh went ahead and grilled up the chicken while I got Lila to bed, and dinner is done. Looks good, huh? Mm-hmm. 0 points, 0 point dinner. So again, we just have some simple barbecue chicken that we grilled outside. I have some of these baby potatoes. Now these might be points for you if you don't have 0 point potatoes on your plan. Potatoes are one of my personal 0 point foods. So we just did these up in the air fryer with a little bit of spray olive oil, just enough so it didn't stick. So it really wasn't enough to be any points. Some salt, pepper, and garlic. That Kinder seasoning is what I used on those. And then this broccoli, you guys, this is the first time I've ever tried putting a little bit of ranch seasoning on broccoli, but I was like, I do that with my carrots all the time in the air fryer, why not try it? And you need to try it. It's so good. 0 points, a good serving of veggies, and then this is that really fun lemon garlic basil yogurt dip. I will dip the potatoes in it, I will dip the broccoli in it. I will dip the chicken in it. It is just so, so good. I made homemade tzatziki the other night and I just had that thought strike me like, oh, I can make some different kind of yogurt dip that you can switch out what you mix in it, but it just adds like a little something. It's nice to have a little dip sometimes. It adds a little flair to a basic meat and potatoes and veg kind of night. So we are gonna eat up some dinner and I'll check in later. All right, guys, I am wrapping up my day with 2 of these vanilla flavored mini ice cream sandwiches. I picked these up at Target. You can have 2 of these ice cream sandwiches for 9 points. So here's, so you guys can see kind of how big it is compared to my hand. 2 of them are 9 points, but obviously you could just have 1 for 4 points if you had less points available at the end of your night. Because of our 0-point dinner, I still have 16 points left for today. It's 14 regular points, and then I earned 2 bonus points, 1 for drinking over 60 ounces of water today. I've hit my 100-ounce water goal, as well as 1 extra bonus point for the serving of veggies from dinner. So I am just going to have 2 of my mini ice cream sandwiches for 9 points and leave the rest of the points on the table for today. I typically don't eat my bonus points I earn during the day, and I try not to eat my weeklies until I have like something special, like we're going out to dinner or something like that. I do get over 40 points a day, so I have a lot of points to use up every day, so I try to stick below that and then just use those weeklies and bonus points that roll over for special splurge days during the week. But thank you so much for following me on my What I Eat in a Day on the WW Personal Points Plan. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And until next time, bye!